Good morning, everyone, and welcome. Today, we're diving into the important topic of bilingual assessment for English language learners. We'll explore strategies, address challenges, and discuss best practices to effectively support the success of multilingual students. I'm excited to share insights that can help us create more inclusive and effective learning environments. Let's get started. English language learners, or ELLs, are students who are actively developing their English skills while continuing to use their native language. These learners come from a variety of educational backgrounds and environments, which means they need support that's customized to fit their unique needs. Accurately assessing ELLs is crucial. It helps educators understand both their academic progress and how they're advancing in English proficiency. Ultimately, our goal is to provide the right instruction and resources so that every yellow student has the opportunity to thrive and succeed. When assessing English language learners, one major challenge is language barriers. Students might struggle to fully understand test instructions or questions, which can affect their performance unrelated to their actual knowledge. Another important issue is cultural and linguistic differences. These differences might cause certain test items to be biased or produce results that don't accurately reflect the student's true abilities. Additionally, it's often difficult to separate a student's language proficiency from their content knowledge. We need to be careful not to mistake limited language skills for a lack of understanding of the subject matter. All of these factors can lead concerns about the reliability of assessments if they are not thoughtfully considered and addressed during the test design and administration. When we talk about a bilingual approach, the first key idea is that both the learner's native language and English are valued equally. This means we don't prioritize one language over the other, but rather see both as important parts of the student's identity and learning process. Next, we take the student's language proficiency into account, not just in English, but also in their native language. This helps us understand where they are in both languages and tailor support accordingly. Another important aspect is how assessments are designed. They should integrate cultural and linguistic context so that they're relevant and fair to the student's experiences. Finally, this approach allows us to evaluate students more comprehensively, capturing their abilities in a way that goes beyond looking at just one language. It gives us a fuller, richer picture of what students can do. When we use bilingual assessments, the first major benefit is a more accurate evaluation of students' true abilities. By assessing them in both of their languages, we get a clearer picture of their skills and knowledge, rather than relying on just one language, which might not fully capture their potential. Another important advantage is that it encourages a bilingual identity. When students see their languages being valued and included, it boosts their self-confidence and helps them feel proud of their heritage and abilities. Finally, bilingual assessments promote fairness by reducing language bias. This creates a more equitable environment where every student is assessed based on their actual understanding, not limited by language barriers. These benefits together help create a more inclusive and effective educational experience. When we talk about key strategies for bilingual assessment, one important approach is translanguaging techniques. This means allowing students to use both of their languages flexibly during testing, which helps them demonstrate their true understanding without language barriers getting in the way. Next, bilingual assessment instruments are specifically designed to be used in two languages, making the evaluation more accurate and fair for bilingual learners. Another crucial element is involving families and communities. Their engagement brings valuable cultural context and support, which enriches the assessment process and helps educators better understand each student's background. Altogether, these strategies aim to make assessments more accessible and meaningful for English language learners, ensuring that their abilities are fairly measured and understood. Here, we see some practical examples of bilingual assessment in action. First, allowing students to respond in either one or both of their languages offers flexibility and better captures their knowledge. Next, using a variety of assessment formats, like oral interviews, dual language reading comprehension tasks, and portfolio reviews, helps address different learning styles and language strengths. Additionally, making linguistic and contextual adaptations ensures that assessments truly reflect each student's unique language background and learning environment. Altogether, these approaches highlight the importance of designing assessments that are inclusive and respectful of language diversity, ultimately supporting more accurate and fair evaluations. When we talk about assessment, it's crucial to be culturally responsive. This means we need to adapt our content and context so that it's relevant and fair to every student, avoiding any cultural bias that might disadvantage them. We also have to respect diverse linguistic backgrounds by being thoughtful in how we administer and interpret assessments. It's not just about language skills, but understanding the student's overall communication and cultural context. Incorporating multiple cultural perspectives helps create an inclusive environment where all students feel seen and understood. By doing these things, we improve both the validity and fairness of our assessments, ensuring that every English language learner is evaluated in a way that truly reflects their abilities. To start, it's essential for educators and administrators to engage in ongoing professional development, especially focus on bilingual and culturally responsive assessment. This helps us better understand and meet the needs of our diverse learners. Next, developing inclusive policies is crucial. These policies should specifically support multilingual learners, ensuring they have equitable access to resources and opportunities. Collaboration is another key element. By fostering strong partnerships among teachers, families, and community members, we can share valuable insights and resources that enhance student success. Finally, building effective support systems around English language learners is vital. When these steps are combined, they create a truly supportive environment that enables ELLs to thrive academically and socially. When it comes to bilingual assessment, there are several excellent resources that can deepen your understanding and support your work. A great starting point is books like Foundations of Bilingual Education and Bilingualism by Garcia and Kleifkin, which offer comprehensive insights into the field. For ongoing learning and up-to-date information, websites such as the Center for Applied Linguistics and Collar in Colorado are invaluable. They provide practical tools and detailed guidance tailored for educators. Additionally, key organizations like TESOL International Association and the National Association for Bilingual Education offer professional support and access to a broad network of experts. Overall, these resources are essential because they equip practitioners with research-backed strategies and tools to effectively support bilingual learners. Bilingual assessment is crucial for accurately measuring and supporting English language learners. It helps us understand their true abilities without overlooking the strengths they bring from both languages. Recognizing the value of both languages is key to creating fair and inclusive learning environments where every student feels respected and empowered. It's also important to address cultural diversity by using strategies that are inclusive and culturally responsive, ensuring assessments truly reflect each learner's background. Finally, I urge all stakeholders, educators, administrators, and policymakers to actively adopt and advocate for bilingual assessment approaches. Together, we can promote greater success and equity for all English language learners.